Throw it to the wolves.
Hi, and welcome to Wife to Wolf Radio TV's Exposed, Living and Loving a Wolf with your girl, Thalia, Aphrodite, and the Wolf Pack. Whoop, whoop.
Tonight is our 34th episode. Wife to Wolf Radio TV Network presents Exposed Living and Loving as a Wolf, How to Love a Black Woman, Interracial Dating. Please like and subscribe our channel and visit our website at www.wifetowolf.com.
Want to be a guest on our show? Want to sponsor our show? Contact us via www.wifetowolf.com. And if you want to call us during our show, our number is 908-484-6681. All right, Dr. Achilles, let's get this party started right. Let's get to some healing.
Thank you, ladies. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my clinic. Fun fact, all malpractice suits go directly to my spam folder. Not that there's any malpractice going on here, because here, Dr. Achilles heals you. And I'm here to welcome some callers and help them with whatever ails them. All right, callers, who's first?
Hey, Dr. Achilles, I'm Joe. How you doing?
Hi, Joe. What brings you in tonight?
So I just started dating this beautiful Black woman, and I have no idea how to relate. I need you to help me, okay?
Relating to people is one of my specialties. So what do you find is troubling you?
Well, I just have no idea how to be Black other than not smiling when I get my picture taken. But I just don't understand. Like, all she knows how to play in cards is spades. She calls dominoes bones for some reason. She keeps her cereal on top of the fridge. I just don't know what to do.
I see. Now, have you been able to adjust to actually having seasoned food recently?
I'm trying. Like, almost everything we eat is covered with Larry seasoning salt and Texas Pete. So it's definitely had a bad effect on my body. That's for sure.
All right. Well, let me ask, have you ever made the mistake of calling it a barbecue instead of a cookout?
Yes, I learned that the hard way. I didn't know anything about it. But the biggest mistake I made so far, we were at Universal Studios. We went on this Jurassic Park ride, and at the end, there's water, and her hair got wet. And I didn't think that would be an issue. Like, when my hair gets wet, we just dry it. But her hair got wet, completely different story. She was mad at me for a week.
Yes. Well, it's very well possible it took her a week to get her hair right again. So the nice part is that you seem to be adjusting over time. Now these things take time, but I think if you want to relate to being Black, I think one of the best things I can recommend is go stand in a tanning booth for 3 hours and then come out afterwards, and then immediately speak to a police officer and ask for advice. I think that will be very much help you understand the Black lifestyle.
Oh, for sure. I can get that pecan tan going and then go make friends with a police officer. I'm sure that would go over well.
Exactly. Anything else troubling you in your new relationship?
No, that's pretty much it. It's just trying to relate to each other on a personal level. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's just been an adjustment for sure.
Well, I think you just need to open yourself up some more and to the culture, and I would recommend trying out some jazz tap dancing to get you in the motion of things, and if necessary, just listen to a lot of Drake on repeat. I know you, and quote him regularly, and you'll have no issue relating.
Well, I've been trying to work on quotes, but all she quotes are Tyler Perry movies. I haven't seen too many of them. So, but Drake I can listen to.
Well, that's your homework right now. Go through and watch plenty of Tyler Perry and add in some Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle while you're at it.
Will do. Thank you, doctor. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Best of luck with you, Joe. All right. All right. Next caller. Welcome to the clinic. How can I help you tonight?
Hey, Dr. Achilles, how you doing? This is Xavier. Ain't nobody braver. Your girlfriend told me my dick was her savior, but my problem now, why I'm calling you is because, I don't have this problem with white women, but I got this Black girl. She won't give me anal, I don't know what to do. Like, I just want to hear her say, my dick is in your dick is in my ass. The thing, that men like to hear. She like to hear certain stuff. So I don't get it. Like, why she won't give me that, the butthole,
Well, Xavier, I know you're trying to lay her, but don't call the mayor, because I think we may yet save her.
Okay.
So anal with any partner can be difficult when broaching the subject. But in this case, I think one of the best things you can do to start out is you need to get the motion involved. Now, do you ever go dancing with your girl?
Yeah, we go dancing sometimes, and yeah, we do that. I like to dance, so yeah, we go dancing sometimes.
Now, what kind of dancing? You doing a little ballroom dancing, a little tango?
We do. Since I'm black, we do a little house music. I could do merengue, bachata, salsa. I could do all that stuff too, but I gotta keep it black because she's black.
Well, the nice part is you're going down the right track. Now, I think the key with this is the music choice, because different music elicits different emotions. Now, if you're trying to get anal, sometimes you need to get a little crazy with your choice of music.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think something with a loud beat, get her hips swinging, get yourself stepping up behind her, she'll feel you pressing up on her swinging hips. And then it's just step one. Now I'm
saying like I could like sneak it in, because sometimes I snuck it in. She's like, oh, wrong hole, and I'll be like, oh, wait, what are you talking about? All the holes. I mean, that one feels a little tighter, but all the holes. I like all the holes.
Yeah. Well, I think you see they say wrong hole, but the problem is that their other holes just aren't tired yet. So now this is. So I would recommend cranking down a couple 5-hour energy and maybe a Viagra or two, because you're going to have to tire out 2 holes before you get to your goal hole.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Dr.
Achilles, you helped me out. You helped me out. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Achilles heals all your problems. So happy to be of service.
And remember, Xavier, ain't nobody braver. Remember, Achilles.
Always.
All
right. So it seems tonight that we're having an occasional difficulty with people dating black women. Hard to believe, considering how beautiful most black women are. Anyway, I'm off to make a donation to the NAACP. In the meantime, you all like and subscribe and stay tuned, because I'm going to throw this back to the Wolf Pack to discuss this issue tonight.
That was awesome. Woo-hoo, Dr. Ketos.
Great job. So, wolves, how does a black woman tell her family that she's dating a non-black man? Can the kinky pack answer that? Nefertiti, let us know.
How to tell them that you're dating a non-black man?
Yeah, how are you gonna tell your family, girl?
Whew. First of all, I mean, if the motion of the ocean's correct, I ain't got no problems, you feel me? But everything said and done, I feel like a little old school and new school mix is all good, because I'm with the rainbow, baby.
Get it, girl.
That sounds very enticing coming from Nefertiti. Taste the
I
rainbow.
know that African character. She's like, I do it all. That's right, girl.
I love it.
Sunday, baby, okay? You put all types of flavors and toppings on that bitch. It's all good to eat.
Make sure you put some sprinkles on top.
Nefertiti, are you like Ben and Jerry's? You got 21 flavors? Or you like 21 flavors?
Oh, baby.
Spices.
I'm just saying,
I agree.
I'm more like Cold Stone. I like it creamy and hard.
That's
it's a like it, love it, gotta have it situation.
Thank God I'm not lactose intolerant.
All right, tell me, baby girl, how would you tell your family if you were dating a white or a black female or a male or non-binary?
I would honestly just have a conversation with them. I feel like they at this rate in time, we have to like understand that we're not certain races. You're not gonna want to be in the same like energy as them. I'm Dominican, so I don't want to be like dating a Dominican man, even though it's okay to do that. But honestly, I think you should just have the conversation with the parents and like see their view on it. And if they don't like it, then it doesn't matter because you like the person. So
All right, fair enough.
No shame. You're just gonna tell your parents.
Just tell them, be honest, be straight up. There's no reason to say anything else. Just be straight up. Hey, I'm in love with this person, and love sees no color, at least not in my eyes.
It's 2023. Come on now, like let's get it together. You know what I mean? Like we got a gay Superman. What? What?
We do. The
Come
Joker is
on.
pregnant.
Like let's be serious. So I think you're telling your parents, hey mom, hey dad, I'm dating a white guy or I'm dating a black guy or girl or Spanish. Yeah, it's 2023, man. Like it's time for a change. We gotta set that shit back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like at this point, especially in America, cultures and races are pretty intermixed, like pretty heavily, especially if you live in a major city. So it's almost sometimes it's like you gotta go if you're doing a lot of dating. Sometimes you got to go out of your way to not date someone who's not of your race.
Exactly. We already living in a gumbo. You know what I'm saying? We have a conglomerate of ethnicities and cultures in all the major cities like Chicago, New York, Florida,
Miami,
Tennessee, fucking all the majority of the United States. You have this conglomerate of cultures, and they're both intertwining. You know what I mean? All cultures are intertwining. And guess what? These babies are coming out multicolored and coming out better than what we used to look like back in the 80s and shit. So
hell to the yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, right. At the end of the day, fuck it. I'd rather have a kid who has better eyes than
blue.
me.
What kind of colors are we talking about?
Huh?
What kind of colors? Like magenta, pink, purple, blue? What kind of colors these babies?
I'm just saying, like, my people's, she's black. My homegirl's black, and my boy, he's Japanese. Like crazy. And the baby came out with blonde hair and light blue eyes. Now you tell me.
That's called un tarro. Un tarro.
Oh, the accent.
Yeah.
You said what? Diablo?
You understand what I'm saying? So, this interracial dating is great. Like, fuck it. As long as both parties understand where they're coming from, this shit is awesome.
Yo, Outlaw, I really think your homeboy should take a DNA test. Just saying, dog.
Trust me, they did that before and after the baby was born. The Japanese don't play.
I have blue eyes Japanese with a beautiful black goddess. I don't know how that works out. You are the father.
Real. But it's dope.
All right. Well, how about Roman? How does a non-black, you're not black, so tell me, how would you approach your family?
If you were dating a black woman.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I would
or any woman
I
out
have,
of the race.
and what I've done is I got every 5 seasons of Martin on DVD, and I sat my mom down and we watched them together. And I made her watch all of it, even if she didn't like it. I was like, she said, "What about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?" No, Mom.
She likes a shenanigans.
We're watching Martin.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
So then it was then I introduced her to my lady friend, and
how'd that go? Why are you giggling so much? How'd that go? Why are you giggling? Tell us.
Well, because my mom, she thought she knew all the shit, so she tried to throw out the slang because she thought she was like Gina from Martin, so she was like,
she did the extra.
She's like, yo,
exactly.
we're in the hizzy, you know where we're going, just go out.
Like, Gina, I'm ass out. No, and she's like trying to like respond to it, but yeah, it did not work.
A for effort.
Uh-huh. All right, Dire, if you're a non-black man on the show, tell me how you tell your family. Or if you have told your family, how'd it go?
So I just brought her home for like the first major like Christmas or Thanksgiving. And of course, you know, I told them about her beforehand, but I left race out of it because it doesn't matter, right? Because I wanted to see their natural raw reaction. And my mom was just kind of like, oh, okay. And I'm like, what do you mean, oh, okay? Like, what difference does it make? You know? But like I made no mention of race. They welcomed her, right? And then after the fact, she was like, oh, you didn't tell me she was black. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's not black. And then just to see their reaction, be like, no, she's just really tan. They're like, no, she's black. It doesn't matter, right? But yeah,
She stayed a little longer on the tanning bed than she should have.
right. You're like, oh, Mom, maybe you're not seeing things. Maybe you got cataracts acting up again. Maybe you need to go get checked out. But my family's already pretty diverse. We got Hispanics, we have blacks in my family as well as white, obviously. So we're already pretty diverse. It wasn't a big surprise. So
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Diversity.
Okay.
Dire Wolf like that Reese's Pieces. I can think it, brother.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Based on observing a black woman, how would you think dating them is different than any other race? Adonis, can you let us know?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it'd have to be that hair game, right? Like, I think, you know, when like this has happened before in
That's
real life.
racist.
It was my brother-in-law, and he was dating a black girl, and my brother-in-law's brother. And I ran into her at a concert. She came up to me, said, Adonis, it's great to see you, blah, 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 blah. She looked so different because she had changed. She had long braided hair instead of when I had first met her. So I think it's a badass thing. I think it's amazing. I just think it would throw me off because there's so many ways to change that look that I think it's amazing. But I also think it's caught me before where I didn't recognize her. And then she was a little upset that Adonis Wolf didn't recognize her, but it was all good in the end. But I think it's the hair game. There's so many different varieties and different ways to play that. I think it's amazing. I just think it would, you know, I need to be on my A game.
So you
No,
feel
Like
like
one day
avoiding
they
the
got
question.
short hair, the
No,
next day they got
no.
hair down their ass. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah,
so you feel like
no,
you
you're
got
avoiding
black
the question. No.
one
It's
day.
the hair. You know what I mean? The hair there, down there.
I don't know, man.
Tell us about
I mean,
that. Come on.
There's no sex in the shower with a black woman, is there?
Fuck yeah, there is.
No, there's sex in the
Oh yeah,
shower.
he put a shower cap on.
Yeah, I've never seen that braided. Thankfully, I haven't been in a situation where it's been long enough to need braids, I guess. But you know, either way, regardless of race, you know. But
All right. How about you, Outlaw? How would you think
Oh.
dating is different than any other race?
Listen, I think I should be part of the fucking Playboy pack after this, but I have no I'm not judgmental. I go for any race, man. Like, you know, women in general to me are beautiful, you know, and black, Dominican, white, you know, like every
Cuban.
fucking race is particularly for me, my preference, yes, I do love black women, yes. But I had a Chinese girl one time. So like my my box is I'm thinking way outside the box because you know you never know what can happen with another person of another race, and it's always fun to learn different cultures, even if you're not fucking them.
Bro, I'm gonna start calling you Skittles. Taste the rainbow, dog.
Telling you,
It's the rainbow.
yo, I'm telling you.
No, I'm just glad you didn't say Cubans. Cubans, ugh, I don't like them.
Uh-uh.
You know what? That sucks for you.
Like,
Where come from?
Sucks for you.
That was so random.
What don't you like?
You like
about
Cubans?
women?
Don't go to Florida.
Cubans just.
Let me remind you about the pegging we had a few weeks ago. Let me just remind you. I can't see it. Hold on. There you go. Yeah.
just aggravate me.
Don't
I
fuck
don't
with a
know.
Cuban dog.
Wow, that must have hurt.
Don't go
That must have
to
hurt
Away
a
from
lot.
Florida.
What's
go to
wrong with
Florida.
Cubans?
Yeah, Roman, what's wrong with Cubans, dog?
We saw what happened in Scarface. They get killed. They get killed by Batista.
Say hello to my little friend.
You don't like them because they get killed?
By Batista.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah,
it's
how the
just
brother
they have
keep
one
going?
too many espresso shots.
He
and they
doesn't
go
like them because it's Talia, that's all.
All right, Achilles, how about you? Based on observing a black woman, how would you think they're different from any other race?
Well, like Outlaw, I've dated the entire color spectrum, and I will say, so the one black girl I did date though, she was awesome, like sexy as hell, great dancer, fun to be around, but the thing was, she was also the most religious girl I ever dated. So, and like when I'm talking about like her being sexy as hell, the one issue was she very early on told me just like, yeah, I'm saving myself for marriage, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So now look, I'll respect that. I'll respect that, and I liked her enough that I stuck around despite that for a little while.
Was your first date at a Baptist church?
Is
No,
a little while like
I
24
will
hours?
say like road trips and listening to black gospel music for a few hours. I tell you that was a come to God experience if I ever had one.
Give our praise in the sanctuary. We give our praise in the sanctuary.
No, I've been in that
I'll
situation.
tell you what, and not to get off topic, but black people always go to the best churches. They're so lively and so much fun. It's awesome.
It takes too long. You're there
Hey,
for like 18 hours. I used
Achilles.
to be in there for an hour, feeling guilty, genuflecting, drinking a little bit of wine, and then leaving. You're there for like 14 freaking hours. It's like 11:30, and they're still singing. Yeah.
Right. That's why I don't go to church. He is right. I don't go to no black church.
What you saying, girl?
They have the instruments and everything. It's
Yeah,
like
they're live. I was raised Catholic, and that's like the most boring thing ever. Sit there.
same. I was raised Catholic. We just sit there for an hour.
Hey,
That was
Achilles, when you
great.
guys went on your road trips, did she sing "Wade in the Water" for you?
Wade in the water. What the fuck?
I don't know, but I was hearing a lot about a sweet chariot. All right.
Sweet chariot.
Sweet chariot.
Achilles, how long did you date her? Did you like break up with her after 24 hours? How long did you stay?
No, we were going a few weeks to a few months, and then what happened was work had her moving away, and it was just like, I don't know, we were pretty young, so decided to not try for the long distance thing.
Saved by the bell.
Okay.
Right.
When it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
So she couldn't bless you with that pussy.
Unfortunately, no.
Aww,
All
poor
right,
guy.
brother.
If they're out there listening, he wants that.
All right, everyone, send your prayers for that.
She might be a listener. She might be our call-in next week.
Right, you never know.
Gonna be like, I tried.
Why did you call me, motherfucker? I was waiting for your motherfucking call. Don't play.
And she give up the butt.
She's gonna
right?
say she didn't wait for marriage and she tried that dick.
Mm-hmm.
That
All
dick
right,
must have
Adonis,
sucked.
I got a question for you. No,
What you got?
I mean, we're all educated fools here, right? So we all know about Black history. We know that Blacks have always been a minority in the history books and whatnot. How do you think you should date a Black woman? Like, how do you approach that? Given that it,
Right.
you know, the history behind it, you know, not besides family, the world sometimes doesn't understand. You
I don't
know?
think it's about understanding. I think it's just trying to be there for them. Like, because, like, unless you're Black yourself, you can't really fully understand what they deal with.
True that.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I think it's being, you know, open-minded, and also, you know, you got to be a good listener. You got to be observational. Growing up, I had a really good friend. Actually, she lived right next door to me. She was Native American, right? So she wasn't Black, but she was Native American. And, you know, it was just, understanding and learning that culture and that led up to the present, it like I did, you have to be willing to be, educated and but you also too, I think, can't walk on eggshells. I think, if you care for somebody, right, you got to be able to have those tough conversations, make them playful and make them fun, Wolfpack style, right? Like in a Wolfpack, there's, all kinds of coats, right? That's right, black, white, gray, right? In a pack.
You don't fuck
And it's
around.
just, yeah, man. And it's just about, understanding, respecting those differences, but also embracing them too, So
I think it also helps if you like ask in the moment what they need instead of just trying to assume.
Yes.
I will say it is a lot more refreshing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little sexy that when they're telling you they want to understand you, because then you can like, okay, they want to feel me, they want to understand me. You take their hand, you walk, how to date you. And it's so fucking refreshing. It makes me want that person more. I dated a white woman. Every step of the way, she asked me, what do you like about this? How do you do that? And I just found it so goddamn sexy instead of taking like, oh, I'm assuming this stereotype. I'm assuming that stereotype. So when you give that person an open door and like, walk me through it instead of just assuming, that was what I really liked the most.
All right, Nefertiti, what do you like? Yeah, I'm trying to understand what you like.
He's down there taking notes.
Hey, yeah, open-minded, right? We're all ears.
Like taking long walks on the beach.
Okay, for embracing different cultures, like and subscribe.
That's awesome, guys. I really like Nefertiti's answer because I think a lot of times where the miscommunication is that when you're not Black, you try, not because you're trying to be offensive any kind of way, you're not trying to be any kind of way, you're just trying to cater to them. So you're trying to make them feel comfortable. And I think sometimes it goes a little too extra where it doesn't come off right. And I've done that, and I know other people, and I've seen it where people, they too hard. And it just doesn't come.
You're absolutely right. I have to agree with you because you're trying too hard to to fit in, to make this person feel extra comfortable because you want them to understand you. I mean, you want them to understand that they understand you're trying to understand your culture, and you trying too hard and you trying to fucking go get braids in the salon with her. It's like you're doing too much, sis. Like, you need to just fall the fuck back. Let it progress. You know what I mean? Compromise. You go one for one, and like Nefertiti said, it's so refreshing. It really is, honestly. It's like when a woman really asks a man, like, how do you feel about this? What ways do you feel masculine? You know what I mean? And how can I make you feel more masculine? Those are some refreshing things, especially for people who had relationship traumas in the past. You understand? So, being involved in your partner, not just because of the color of their skin, but understand, you know what I mean, and open up your ears and really listen to what it is that they've been through. Because guess what? What they tell you is definitely something that you can flourish with that person. And guess what? Don't nobody in this motherfucking world, okay, is gonna care whether you're black, blue, purple, orange. As long as that love is natural and it's real, fuck it. It don't mean shit, but what they say ain't no thing but a chicken wing, baby.
Yeah,
we'll talk if you like and subscribe.
Why gotta be a chicken wing?
Motivation all day. That's what it is. Thank you all out for that.
No, I'd rather do a chicken wing than motherfucking pollo guisado right now with some hot sauce and ketchup.
I gotta be a chicken wing.
I like chicken wings. I like chicken wings with hot sauce and ketchup, beast. What's up?
Everybody.
I mean, who doesn't like chicken wings?
Me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Chicken wings earlier tonight.
Hey, the topic of next week's show.
Hey, Roman, they gotta be Cuban chicken wings. That's why she don't like.
Roman, you ain't got an ounce of Cuban in your ass. Don't even try.
Wait, what? Hey, hold on a second. What?
What?
I said what?
What?
Man. Let's not bring up Roman's ass ever
He
again.
eats Cuban chicken wings with an espresso
He's
on
still
the side.
suffering.
I feel like I have to do this in order to keep my. So hey, tell me the question again. I've been trying to like get myself back on camera.
Nothing. There was no question. We was just saying your ass ain't
You look
Cuban.
like a man with a van looking into
All
the
she
window.
said is you weren't Cuban, Roman.
I'm not Cuban.
No.
No Cuban in you.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's no Cuban in me. But
I'll see you later.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Say that again. Wait, let me hear that again. I need to hear that.
This highlighter's Cuban. Just letting you know.
Hey,
Oh, so that
Mermaid.
means it sucks.
That's a highlight.
Mermaid.
It won't
Mermaid,
last.
what's up? Like, I want to hear from Mermaid because Mermaid, like, she's, of course, she's white. What is your preference? Like, you see all these men here, and we already heard, well, from some of the men, their preferences. What do you prefer?
Like in terms of race or general?
Race, gender, it don't matter.
I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I swing in every direction. But in terms, but I'm weird. Like, when it comes to men, I probably usually go for the white male. But for women, I don't really care.
For the women, what?
For the women, I don't really care what race or color they are.
That's beautiful. You see, that's the type of fucking people we need to meet, fellas. Shit.
And I like to watch too. I like to watch.
So are you saying Roman has a chance?
Oh yeah, I do.
He'll spread some of that Roman.
Remember, you better rack him up.
Even though I'm invisible right now, I have a better chance than all y'all.
That's because you're real white. That's why.
Damn, I knew that was coming.
I'm transparent. I'm translucent.
Damn.
How about Achilles? We want to hear from you, Achilles. Understanding history and Black minorities. How do you think you should date a Black woman?
I think in a way you want to date a Black woman the way you date any woman is that you want to have a genuine connection. You want to have a mutual respect, like an attraction and all that. Yes. I think, and yeah, like going off some of what Outlaw was talking about earlier today, and I'll throw myself in there where like back in school I was the token white friend of my friend group. All right. And like it's kind of funny, like we even would talk about it where we all grew up, like especially me, grew up in very different ways, like because like come college, I was from the West Coast, they were all from the East Coast, like so we're different on that, different taste in music, different cultures, all of this, but at the end of the day, I think what helps, and I think what the key to any relationship is that it's just like you just got to be yourself, and even if you don't connect on every single thing, I think if you have the core values, like, and those take different shapes and forms, but if you got the core values in line and you just like what's the saying? Real recognizes real.
Yes,
so
yeah, so go ahead, like, Achilles, talk that shit.
Yeah, talk that shit. Yeah, no, look,
that's some real talk right there.
Yeah, no, like here's my philosophy on life. I will be unapologetically myself. I will do the things that make me laugh. I'll do the things that I enjoy doing. And like I try not to intentionally get myself in trouble with some of the stuff, like know my audience and stuff. But at the same time, it's just like I'm like if I'm hanging around with a bunch of Black people, or if I'm dating a Black girl, I'm not gonna pretend I'm Black. Like that's gonna be a really hard sell.
When everybody say, "Yo, what's up, man?" You know, you have to fall back on that one, right?
No, it's like I'm not gonna play that game. Like if they want to like if they want to like throw I had one friend like we'd every now and then we'd joke around with stereotypes and stuff like that, and like so it's like my buddies like they'd be saying like some black stereotypes, and I just come in just like, oh well, let me tell you something, like 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 this is really funny. This is a funny story. One time we were driving around. I was in the back seat. We're stopped at a red light. I got two of my friends in the front seat, both black, and across the intersection we see a police car. And I just without prompting, I'm just like, okay, guys, don't worry, let me in the driver's seat. I'll get us out of this.
Yeah,
you keep
that's
it
a good
real.
friend.
But you keep it real. You keep it real, but you show respect at the same time. Where it's just like, because it's like they know I'm not like being genuinely serious, but we're taking the differences that everyone likes, that I feel like people are always promoting, like, oh, we're so different, we're meant to be apart and all that. Just like, that's bullshit. Like, there's
You could have been.
we
You
have
could have been
more
more funny.
similarities at the end of the day than differences.
Could have been
You're
more funny to
embracing
fuck
the
with them.
difference.
Yeah, but it's, because then what you do is that you recognize what makes you different, but then you learn from each other, and then you grow as people.
Yep.
Amen to that.
Really not that much.
Real talk. That's real talk right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a clap
Fuck
for that
that.
one.
I was gonna say, Achilles. I said you
Fuck
could have been
that.
a real dick, and you could have just breathed on the window and help me to the cops. Just to
I'll make a note of
Just
that
to
for
fuck
next
around.
time.
But no, you got to write
Yeah,
it
you would get
backwards.
away with that.
Yeah, so we can read it.
You would get away with that fast.
No, but I really like what Achilles said. You know what I mean? It's just how you treat.
I didn't.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
Why
right.
did you like it, Roman? Tell us why.
What did you
Tell us how
think
you really
about it?
feel.
No, I'm kidding. But no, I feel like
we were about to have
Focused on the
this
negative?
reunion in the Playboy pack.
Of taking I like it. You take what most people like to take it as a negative and make issues and drama out of it, and instead you make it into a fun, relaxed joke. It's a life. It's not to be butthurt. I mean, not unless you're getting pegged.
Not for nothing. I used to, me and my one of my many girlfriends in the past of different races, like we used to go back and forth, with the racist remarks, just as joking, you know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't to the point where we got disrespectful, but we understood each other. We understood that we was from two different backgrounds. And when you could joke like that, that shit is a game changer. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a real game changer.
Yeah,
And
you're
fuck
right.
that, the what everybody's accustomed to, white, black and black, white and white. Fuck that. When you could go crazy and still at the end of the night go home and stay in bed and do what the fuck you are meant to be doing in bed, that, my friend, that is a win.
yes. And
Yeah.
that, I mean, it's also like
We have a
it brings
caller.
like aggression into it. Yes.
We got a caller. Welcome, caller. What you got for us? What can we help you with?
Well, I wanted to talk about the topic that you guys are talking about, how to love a black woman.
Mm.
I think I got something for that.
Tell us what you got for us.
Love a black.
So what I got is this. So I would say, of course, every woman is different, but how you accomplish that goal is to just, simplistically learn the woman that you with. I think any woman that feels appreciated and is praised in such a respectful way, it'll be a good thing, because you guys, women, have the ability to multiply and make things better in such a way. So it's like,
Amen.
if you could learn them in such a way, and it's like, okay, cool, I know she like this, but from like a different, not like from a monetary standpoint. I mean, like from a physical, mental, emotional standpoint, they'll do just about anything. You know what I'm saying? And the love is real when it's real. So
First of all,
you gotta learn your woman.
Agree.
The type of woman that you with.
You said, hey, man, never forget this. when you're with a woman, realize that you can multiply way more than she can. You could have sex with hundreds of women in a month and have hundreds of babies. She could have sex
Yeah, but
once in a month and
that's
make
true.
it.
But that's true. But I mean, like men and women, like we definitely built different, right? And I put
Right,
it to
right.
you like this: when you down, not every woman can bring you back into this world, like mentally, right? As a man, you know that. But one woman can, right? And if that one woman that you depend on to do that is able to do that in a nurturing manner for you, man, you feel like a giant in this world. Every woman can't
Never
do that.
forget who you are, man.
I agree that.
See, never forget who you are. Women want
Hey, caller.
one guy.
Well,
A
maybe
lot.
he's better with
Men
her.
want a lot of women. So
Hey,
never
caller.
forget that.
I think Roman
Never
has
forget
been
that.
hurt. I think Roman has been hurt. That's the reason why he's talking like this. Because there's no way you're gonna say that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
must have been hurt or something.
Hold up. The reason he's saying that, right, is because every guy, every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling three broads at once is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman because one day back in the day, they were not a player. They liked one girl, just one, and they gave it up to her. And guess what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they finished picking up the little pieces that was once their heart, you know what they said? Okay, I can play that way too. So we are all responsible for the cycle of the vicious circle.
Dyer has
Damn,
been.
Roman,
Dyer
don't be
Wolf has
crying now.
definitely been hurt
I
too.
can
Man,
respect that.
fucking Dire
Listen,
Wolf
not
is a
every girl
woman
is like that.
sympathizer. No,
Hold on.
no.
Aphrodite, what you say, girl?
Not every girl is like that, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. Facts.
But even if
Take me,
you
for
did
instance.
get
I'm
hurt during the
poly.
commission of your relationship, that still doesn't. Listen, we all adults. We didn't all played the game, got hurt before. I'm talking about when you pass that point when you meet a person, when you say, everything that I've been through in the past doesn't compute to this because you make me feel a certain type of way, which is respected, appreciated, and all that good stuff. You'll throw all that out the window when you meet a person that treats you that way.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
Agreed.
And we learn through our experiences.
Dude, and that's what makes you weak. So
And
be
that's
careful.
deep, and
All
I
right,
like
we're gonna
it.
put Roman on mute. Roman on mute for the rest of the night.
Hey,
Put her on
caller.
mute for the rest of the night.
Hey,
Listen,
caller.
Careful.
I got a
Thank
question.
you, caller, for being a
Thank
gentleman.
you, caller.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Wait, I had a
appreciate
question for
that.
the caller. Damn.
So
They
we
know what?
already discussed observing Black women. I want to know from some of the guys how it is actually dating a Black woman. Atlas, can you let us know if you ever dated a Black woman before?
Alice. What the fuck?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I've always dated Black women.
Yeah. What's good?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, what was the
Atlas,
question?
date a
What
Black
was the
woman
question?
before?
I was raised by a black woman. I'm married to a black woman. I got black kids.
Okay, so how is dating?
I
How is
hope they
dating
black.
a Black woman different than any other race?
Oh, first of all, black women get the automatic queen title straight out the jump. And
Not.
a black woman can nurture you, build you up, or fucking destroy you depending on how you come at her. They can fucking just make everything all good. They have this thing of nurturing you as a fucking man that honestly another woman can't do. They got this way about them. They got this fucking aura. There's no comparison. Just point blank.
Like, come home, I'm gonna massage your feet. You had a long day.
Fuck that. I want to come home and I want you to massage my feet.
See,
That's because you're cute.
thank you for proving my point.
I would make it
Oh
for
my
Kat.
God,
I'll
you're a
massage
nightmare,
your feet if you
Thalia.
massage mine.
Jesus, I could not come home to you.
Hey, Daya, I massage your
Beast,
feet. I suck toes too.
Beast, let us know how is dating a Black woman. Have you dated a Black woman before?
I dated a bunch of black. Oh, I mean, I dated.
Oh,
I
you
dated
know,
black women.
So let
Yeah, I
us know
dated.
how she's different than any other race.
She understands like what we've been through, like what the black man's going through, like with like like we got a target on our back. Like the cops is always trying to kill us and shit. So
You know, they come to console us. You know, they cook for us, clean up the house for us. You know, they do like the black woman is like a savior to me. She's like
Okay.
I came out of a black
Thank you.
I came out of a black woman, so
But let me
Y'all bunch of
chime
spoiled
in.
brats.
Let me chime in real quick. Let me chime in real quick on that Beast,
Say
because
one
I agree. I totally agree with Alice, and I agree with Beast. You know what I'm saying? And we're all gonna have our shit, right? But let me
Right.
tell you something. These white women now, I don't know, but I'm not gonna say now, but the white women, like we'll say 5 years ago to now, they've gotten pretty blackish.
Yeah,
Okay.
they snatching us up too. They
Yo,
definitely
let me tell
snatching
you
us up
something.
too.
Let me tell you something. These white women, Mermaid, I love you, baby, but these white women, hey, they twerking, they getting fat asses just like black women. Okay, they
Yeah,
hold
some
it
of them
down
got fatty. I seen some fatty.
just like black
Yeah,
women.
Iggy Azalea.
Yo,
Still
word.
don't make them black. Still
I
don't
have
make
yet to
them
see her
black.
OnlyFans, but I want to see it though. But you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how the culture it 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 fucking it what's the word I'm looking for?
It's like a spin.
Can I finish a sentence for you? Outlaw, I'll finish a sentence for you. Are you saying like it's crazy you say that because back then, like a lot of ages ago and stuff, there was so much criticism with like big lips and like curly hair and big asses and like big boobs. But now you see a lot of white women or just women that are not black having that, like the wigs and the weaves and the big lips and all that. So now they're getting that from what black
I would
people
like to
have.
say
I
two
feel like black
things.
people are creative. Like they're the creativity of the eras of all the eras.
They are.
She's right.
Okay, so
That's what I'm
I would
saying.
like to mention two quick things.
The culture in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Let
The culture
Mermaid
in
talk.
itself.
Let Mermaid talk.
Mermaid, talk to me,
Mermaid is
Mermaid.
a white woman, so she can
So
talk.
two things.
Go ahead,
One,
Mermaid.
I don't twerk, and two, everything I have is God given. Okay, I don't do no
That's
shit.
right.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like I'm saying is that the white women now, okay, some of them are fucking. They're doing their exercise and lifting up that ass. And yo, at the end of the day, that shit is natural. And guess what? This is why there's a lot of friction, you know, when it comes to the white women, black women, or even different races. And it's crazy because guess what? It all started with the black woman. You understand? And what it does, it makes everybody's culture learn at the same time. You understand?
Nah, what started was Kim Kardashian, dog.
Nah,
Everybody
fuck that
wanted to
hoe.
be like her.
I'm saying, bro. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Get out of here with
I
that
agree. It
bullshit.
started with the Kardashians.
I
You're
give
right.
props to
Get out of
that.
that bullshit.
Every white
Bullshit.
girl wanted to become like a Kardashian after like 20 years ago when
That's
they first
right.
came out.
No. Every
That's
white
true.
girl,
That's
every white
true.
girl
But
wanted
the
to copy the girl
Kardashians
that's
wanted to be like a
What is
black
Atlas
woman, though.
saying? What is Atlas saying? What are you saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, I said every white girl is trying to copy the white girl that's been copying the black culture. That's all they doing.
But before Kim Kardashian
Facts.
even thought, you had Lil Kim.
That's
You
all
had
they
Right.
doing.
Thank you.
Trina. Okay, so
Thank you.
before she came with her little fake self, just making her little sex tapes at the sex she had with a black man, there was the black strong woman.
100%, but no white girl was trying to have a
Thank
big
you.
booty back then. Back then, everybody was the smaller booty you had, the more tighter it was. That was the style. Then the
Of course.
Kardashians came out with a
Nah,
big
them
old
country
booty.
white
Now
girls got
everybody
big
want a big
booties.
old booty.
Nah, them country white girls got them country white girls got big booties.
That's true. I've seen
Them
some white
country
girls with
white
some
girls
big
got
old
big booties.
asses.
No,
Them
it's
country
the
white girls got big booties.
girls who are work. It's the white girls who work or the white girls who dance. Like that. That's the secret. That's the secret to a good ass. Hard work with your legs.
Yeah, they got some.
So while we all,
Still ain't got no rhythm.
while everyone
Still ain't
is
got no rhythm.
about,
They ain't got no rhythm.
Still ain't got no rhythm.
They ain't got no rhythm.
Aphrodite, what you trying to say?
Throw it to the wolves.
Oh, we got a caller?
Does anyone know who Sarah Barton is?
Sarah Barton? Nah.
No.
Sarah Barton. Sarah Barton.
She wanted to.
Is that one of Roman's exes? Or is that
It's
Achilles?
like
Is that Achilles'
is that
lung?
from a
Hey,
is
fuck
that from a
you.
Marvel movie? Is that from a
Sarah
Marvel movie or
Barton,
some
what's that?
shit?
Name
Oh
Mark.
yeah. Right. She was the one that
Who
was
is
on display.
Sarah?
That's right. That's right.
Is Sarah coming?
That's what she
Sarah
said.
Barton is the original video vixen of the slave age when the slaves were first brought over.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Boom.
Yes. All right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yeah, they put her ass on display.
Peg drop.
Yeah.
Raw. Peg drop.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't she compared to Kim Kardashian in a magazine?
Why would she compete to her?
No, more like wasn't Kim Kardashian compared to her ass, literally.
Yeah, for real.
All Kim Kardashian does is literally try to bite somebody else. Because wasn't she the
Thank
same
you. Thank you.
that
Thank
sat
you.
trying to recreate Marilyn Monroe's dress?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Her,
but that booty don't
her
fit in
big
that
ass
dress.
ripped it.
Marilyn Monroe
Her
didn't have
big
that
ass couldn't
ass.
fit it.
Kardashian's
Her big
favorite
ass couldn't fit
Marilyn
that
Monroe
dress.
fucked the JFK.
thing. She is nothing to emulate whatsoever.
Hold on a second. Are we on a call right now?
We're still talking about looks. How is dating a black woman different than any other race besides
What are
her?
some pros?
Besides looks?
Yes,
Besides,
I want to hear some pros about dating a black woman.
Well, it was it. Like, no. What kinds of dating a black woman is they
could cook.
don't give
They
head.
could cook.
That's it. That's just
Black
they
women
don't.
cook their ass off.
No. No, you want to hear pros? You want to
I
hear
want to hear
pros?
pros.
Oxtails. Mac
You want
and
to hear
cheese.
pros? Okay.
Grits.
Food, style, flavor, fucking
Woman is
taste.
versatile. A black
The
woman is versatile in her
fucking black woman has it all that other women from other cultures try to fucking copy.
Thanksgiving will be better.
You know?
Okay. Oh, soul food.
No, I will say when someone like fucking when someone fucks with you, a black woman will have your back. White women will not.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. No.
I
No,
think that
seriously.
gentleman is definitely spot on with that one. I think he's spot on with that one. I'm gonna be very transparent in this one. Yo, check this out. Yo, listen. Through my whole life, right, in my relationships with I love black women, right? My relationships with black women has always been trash. However, my success in life and my safety in life has always came down to the hands of a black woman. I mean, like not going to prison, getting an education, making sure I was on point, not on the corner. Like it's just different things that black women has gave me personally outside of a relationship. Now,
You know why?
in a relationship,
Because they want to see you progress. They want to see you progress.
Right.
That's the point. That's the point of black love. You understand? That's the point of black love. Black love, they want to see progression. Why? Because they've been oppressed in so many different shapes, ways, and forms. So the reason being is she want to keep you off that corner. Why? Because she wants you to be that black man. She wants you to be that white man. She wants you to be that man that you were meant to be. So a black woman is going to show you what love really means and how she professes that love. So that way, guess what? You could profess that love as a strong whatever man you are. You understand? Because at the end of the day, your last words are gonna be like, so and so taught me how to be a man. She loved me like a man. She raised me like a man. And guess what? I'm the man because of her. Let's just keep it a buck.
All right, so let me go with a plot twist. What are some cons? Y'all be talking amazing about black women. I want to hear what shame you can throw at them.
Beast. We want to hear Beast.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what are the cons of other people? I mean, like it's pros and cons to all of that. I would say personally, man, one of the things I don't like, right, is when y'all go on a girls trip. I just know Leon or somebody gonna be down there waiting, and you know what I'm saying. I just know it's gonna be because like y'all always want it, right? So y'all get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying, and that's one of the biggest things that I could see is like y'all always got somebody on deck. Even if y'all don't even think the person y'all got on deck is up to caliber, you know what I mean, when it comes to that stepping out or not being honest, y'all Rolodex is so full. I would say that.
Latinas do the same shit.
Call it, check this out. My Rolodex be on deck too, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead, go on your girls trip. Go ahead, have fun. That's like, that gives me the green light to go cheat. That's all that does.
Oh, damn.
And when the black women whip your ass, you gonna call her aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I'm gonna be like,
No,
I
no,
don't see
no,
what you said. Hold
no,
up,
no,
hold
they
up.
don't,
When she
they,
whip
Wait,
your
wait,
ass.
no,
wait.
no,
What
they
you
won't
say?
use that word.
Nefertiti, say it
They
again.
won't, they won't
Say it
use that
again,
word.
Nefertiti.
They'll say you're too abrasive. You're
Say
too
it again,
abrasive.
Nefertiti. Though. Say it again, please.
No, in my experience, black women don't fuck with the asshole.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Roman, don't fuck with your asshole. How about that?
Oh
What?
shit.
Wait, what?
There you go.
Just in love with the
He
ass.
said, wait. He said, wait, what?
What's this thing that is everybody's
Roman's gonna
ass?
have a train run on him in a minute.
Hey,
He
You
gonna
know,
be like,
here's the facts.
Nefertiti, you
Here's
ever
the
tried
cold hard
anal?
facts right here.
Roman
huh?
said, wrong hole, wrong hole.
Nefertiti, you ever tried anal?
Have I
What?
ever been anal?
Have you tried anal? They're saying a black woman doesn't really do anal. So have
I
you tried?
tried
That's a lie.
once.
No,
Didn't say
I looked at black
That's a
girl's
lie.
ass, but she
Hold
didn't
on,
like
what
it,
did she
so I couldn't go
say?
Let
further.
her answer, yo.
they
What?
wrote
Yo, that's a lie.
down.
Let Nefertiti answer.
What did she say?
You know, I believe you try everything once. You can't say that you don't like something or somebody doesn't do something unless you try it once.
All right, so that's a yes, everybody.
I'm
Try
not a fan, but hey.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, with the asshole, you have to like put your tongue in it first.
Gotta warm it up.
So, hey, never
Don't you have
we
You gotta
get
warm it
together.
up.
I'll put the tongue in first, and then
Roman,
you see how you like it, and then we'll go from there.
Papa, I got you.
Roman got a microwave tongue.
Probably that's too thin. You need something that's more thicker.
You got,
This
he
is
said you
just a
gotta warm it up.
starter kit. I'm gonna call this a starter kit. All right. This is what goes in first.
A microwave
Yeah.
tongue.
What
Not a
is that?
microwave tongue.
And then we go graduate to this. You see?
What is that? What is that?
An expo marker. See, it's a little fatter. All right.
Cap off her.
The
Beast,
progression.
Beast, let us know the con of dating a black woman. Can you let us know the con?
The con about dating a black woman?
Yes.
The con would be, let's see, the con would be like sometimes they don't like to listen to us. They like to listen to themselves. Like they
That's
don't.
every woman.
That's
Yes.
Yeah.
That's every
Oh my
woman. They're not-
God, a
they're
woman
not
actually said that. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
Do you love me again? I'm Cuban.
I'm saying though. I'm saying.
No,
Like,
what you say it in the Scarface accent, you Cuban.
Like I'm
So,
saying though. Like y'all
oh,
don't
Beast,
listen.
go
Y'all,
ahead.
yeah. Go ahead.
What did you say?
I thought you said something.
We're telling you to keep going.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying like hear what I'm saying. Like
It's
just
okay, we
listen.
do it again.
Hold on, Roman.
It's crazy. That's kind of the cons that I deal with sometimes. Like they don't listen. They just you gotta hear what I'm saying. Just don't listen to what I'm saying. You know, you can't you understand that? Like you gotta hear it too. Just don't listen to what I'm saying.
One ear down the other.
Yeah, I'm like I told a chick like I want these, you know, for Christmas, and she gets me something else. So like I didn't say that. What the fuck? Why I want to know. I ain't want no dildo.
No, you just got to be able to explain it to Sosa. You got to be able to explain it to Sosa. It's okay, we do it again. It's okay, we do it again.
But that's kind of one of the cons that we deal with. Like, y'all, they don't like to listen. Like, don't go in there.
Direwolf, you dated a black woman, right?
Yeah, for 6-7 years.
Tell me what's a con you've gotten those 6-7 years.
Well, I think I've been with both white, black women, other races. I think being with a black woman is 10 times better, but 10 times 0 is still 0. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, after being with a black woman, I can say that my credit score is worse. That is true. However, I will admit that typically black women are more, the pros being they're less materialistic, they're more down to earth, they're more passionate lovers, they're easier to get along with. The cons are they're typically the more jealous type because they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I've noticed a few black women who get a little bit more territorial and jealous.
100%. Why? Because they think that every other woman looks at you the same way they look at you, and that's not true. However, that's why they're very jealous. They can be controlling at times.
Me,
you
literally
sound.
me, describing me. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I am.
Listen, I'm Hispanic. That means his panic. Okay, that tells you enough. Hispanics are toxic as hell too, and we jealous. So I think blacks and Hispanics share that very, very equally.
Yeah,
We know
the
numbers to everything, even if you don't know that we know.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, I would rather have that than somebody that doesn't give
Like
a
I
shit.
said, Thalia, she's preparing for fucking Sosa to come in. She's armed and ready.
So
That
let me ask
that
you,
not toxica shit in Q.
Roman,
I love being
break up-
toxica.
how would you break up with a
That
black
shit
woman?
with the wrong person.
Hey, Aphrodite, wait, she's saying something.
Roman, I was asking Roman, how would you break up with a black woman?
He wouldn't.
How do I break up with a black woman?
Yeah.
He'll change his number.
Change your name, social, everything.
You were dating her. How
Missing persons.
He don't. Chocolate chaser.
Wait, Harry, hold on a second. Which question am I answering? What's going on?
How are you breaking up with a black woman?
Have horrible sex.
Break your death.
Give her an STD.
Whoa, I did not say all that.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
she'll kill you.
That's
Fucking murder
crazy
you.
right
Not
there.
good.
He's
That's
so-
not
he's
good.
like,
I give her a fake HIV test, positive test. No, I know.
No, with Roman, that might not be actual fake.
I was just about to say that. Be sure.
Dr. Achilles, you let us know, right?
No. I would just fucking
let's
leave
get the
town.
examination tools going.
Take out those gloves.
HIV is better than full-blown AIDS.
I have a question for Aphrodite. Aphrodite, have you ever dated outside your race, aside from?
Yeah, Aphrodite.
Are you kidding? I've never dated a Filipino before. I don't even date my race.
Well, have you? What
I've
race?
dated all different colors. I've dated every different race besides Asian, actually, and I'm Asian. So
How
Wait a
dare
minute.
you?
You're Filipino?
yes, I'm Filipino. So I have dated.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Well, because I'm also European and Latin at the same time.
Is it
But
okay for me to ask if it's sideways?
What'd you say?
Is it bad for me to ask that if it's sideways? Is that true or not? I've heard guys say that shit all the time. I don't know if it's true or
Oh
not.
no, it is. It is. Sometimes it is. And so, like, when you go down, you gotta like put your head that way. You gotta put your head
Tell her what
side,
you're talking
like.
about. Wait. Tell her what you're talking about, Talia. Tell her what you're talking about.
I listen to guys talk all the time, and they always say that Asians are the best because their pussy ain't vertical, it's sideways.
Is that true?
What?
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It opens
Why
up
is
like
Alice
this.
making a crab? Why are you making a crab?
That's like I might have dated.
That's how it opens. That's how it opens.
Listen, I can't speak for all Asians, okay? Because I'm Asian, European, and Latin. I'm 3 different races. I just haven't dated an Asian before. I've dated European. I've definitely dated Latin. I've dated Black. I've dated, different people.
I don't like all those things. I like some of those things, but I don't like all of them.
How
Hey,
have you
Outlaw.
broken up?
Choose
Like,
two.
how have you gotten
Hold on,
out of
Outlaw
that
saying
relationship?
something. Go ahead, Outlaw.
I said, how have you, navigated through those relationships as far as beginning or ending them?
So, like, based on different cultures, it really doesn't matter what color, what culture you are. If I don't like you, then we're done. Goodbye.
Right. But what I'm saying is, has it ever been an issue for you to introduce your family to them?
No, I do what I
No?
want. Yeah, I moved out at 17, so I do
Oh.
what I'm very independent. So if you don't like him, you don't like him. If you like him, great. Then we can hang.
Outstanding. You see, you need more women like that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I agree.
Like that. I like that.
Well, I will say this, Aphrodite. I've seen her in person. She's extremely hot, but you got to stop being so picky.
That's the bar.
I'm just saying, Roman.
I got one, and that's it.
Women are picky though. Women are picky just in particular. Like,
Yeah, I'm picky with my food. Not really, though. I eat everything. So.
no, I mean
I
with men,
can I doubt it
y'all-
because you fucking you're throwing up so much food. Okay, like what the fuck? You can't say you picky. What kind of shit is that?
Fuck. I'm not picky. Not with food. Only with
Shit,
men.
throwing up fries,
Yeah,
throwing up
they
fries
picky
for like a
with men.
fucking week.
Yeah,
And shit.
they definitely
Yeah,
picky
I'm
with
glad
men.
you say you picky with
They
men.
don't
That's
want
good.
they don't want no ugly dude. I can
So,
get
so
with that.
guys, though, who's
So
the
when it
best?
comes to men,
Which race is the best sex, guys?
Black.
Oh.
What?
Hispanic.
black.
If anything, I go with black.
White.
Black.
Anything that has
black.
anything that's big, anything that's really
Right.
big, that's good.
What?
Hey, what did you say,
Well-
Roy?
Anything that's big is good for me as long as it's big.
Well,
There
I'm
it is.
huge in
Yeah,
Japan.
Yeah, no comment.
There it is.
She said long as
Like,
it's big.
Wow.
As long as you got a 10-inch dick.
Give it up for
No,
Aurora.
hey, no, I will
For
say
real.
sexually, I'm sorry, girls. White girls do way more shit in bed than Hispanic, black, Asian, white girls do more shit in bed.
Because
You
they
say
have
white
to.
girls do more shit in
So
bed?
you saying
Yeah.
white girls are
Wait,
more
hold on.
curious than men?
Because they
Have you
have
Yeah,
ever
they
been
do
with a
more shit in bed.
Dominican?
Thank
Are they in the
you.
truck
Yes.
stops? Are
On
those girls in
behalf
the
of
truck
white
stops?
girls,
Give it up for Aurora again.
Roman, if you're saying that, I think you should find a Dominican woman because they will change your life. All right.
They
Change
really
mine.
would.
Maybe
Okay, it's true. I've
Oh,
never gotten
in your sleep.
the Dominican woman, no, but yeah,
Yeah, you
white
should. Yeah,
women,
you
they
should.
do the most in bed.
Hey,
Aurora-
Roman, a
Does
Dominican
Aurora
woman
like-
will put you in a BMW.
What?
what?
I don't know about all that.
The what?
Oh, you doing a
Is that like the
BMW?
figure 4 from fucking
What did
Ric
Elmo
Flair?
Oh,
You said
Listen,
date a
a
woman that
Dominican woman,
puts you in a BMW.
a Dominican woman will put you in a BMW and live rent free.
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck is a BMW?
What?
What kind of Dominican girls you be hooking up with?
Yeah,
Arlo?
'cause I never heard of that. What?
If you go to the Heights in New York, there's a bunch of them.
New
No,
York.
Oh,
you
they
just
gotta
gotta
go
go
to
to. You
Brooklyn.
just gotta go to. No,
You
you
gotta
just
go
gotta
to
go to
Brooklyn.
Punta Cana. Just go to Punta Cana. That's
No,
all you gotta
they
go to
want
Punta Cana,
papers.
man.
They want social security numbers. They don't want rent free. They're already living rent free.
Hey, outlaw. If you meet a Dominican in Brooklyn, best believe you will be rich in the next day, okay?
I believe it, you bunch of scammers.
You're near.
No.
no,
We make
scamming ass
money. We work
motherfuckers.
hard. We work hard like any other woman.
Hell no. Hell
Of
no.
course.
You meet a
I'm
Dominican.
trying to get a
you meet a
BMW,
Dominican
not
in
a
the
Prius,
Heights.
though. I'm trying to get a
You meet a Dominican in the Heights. They're gonna be claiming 20 kids on
trying
your
to get no
taxes and
Prius.
shit.
Oh, this is fun. I love it.
Alice, who's the best? Who's the best at sex?
Oh, my beautiful black sisters. Man, ain't no comparison.
He's only saying
Ain't no
that because he's
comparison.
married to a black woman. She's probably watching the
No,
show.
I'm saying that. Period. I'm saying that. Period.
Trying to
Okay,
get
so
some-
we're
trying
gonna
to
be
get
doing
some
that.
tonight.
So we're gonna be doing that. Okay.
Trying to get
All right.
some
So we're
tonight.
gonna be doing that. So we're gonna be doing that. Okay. So you're telling me your sex game is on par? That's what you telling me?
No, I'm not saying it's on pause. I don't rate myself. I don't fuck myself.
Oh, so
Girl,
I
you
can
should rate
ask and find
yourself.
out.
You should rate
It's whack.
yourself.
I got it. It's cool. It's whack.
Dahlia, rate yourself. You should.
We're
You
talking
should.
missionary. We're talking missionary. We're talking
No, fuck that
talking-
shit.
we're
I
talking-
don't want to look you in the eyes.
looking
I'm
you in the
sorry. I
eyes.
ain't
Looking you in
about
the
that.
eyes
I like
so
pretending it's somebody
seductively
else. So
and shit.
doggy style for me.
She's a wolf. She's a wolf. She likes a doggy. She's a wolf.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Yo,
Oh, shit.
quick question for the wolf pack.
I like
Has
froggy.
anyone who had like a one night stand or fucking a fuck buddy has thought about another person while they had sex?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I said the name.
Yes.
I said the
Yeah.
name.
Oh, that's a cardinal
Wait,
sin.
That's how bad it got.
That's
Wait,
bad.
hold
That's
up, hold up.
crazy.
If
Aurora
I'm
said she said the name.
if I'm with a woman more than twice, I'm always thinking about another girl.
What the
You
fuck?
kidding me?
What?
What is going
That's
on?
bad, bro.
Your girls aren't doing it right.
The
That keeps
fuck?
happening to Roman because he don't have enough
No.
laugh in life.
No, you're
I
not
always
doing it
talk-
right from
always
me.
talk-
Exactly.
They're
always
not.
talk
They're not
before I
doing the
say
reach
the
around.
name.
No, they don't. Yeah,
You
they
know
don't
what's
reach around
crazy?
when they're pegging me.
You know what's crazy?
Go
You know
ahead.
what's crazy? I dated this
ahead.
guy I was dating this guy, and then we were making out, and I accidentally said my ex's name, and then he heard it, and he still wanted to fuck with me. He was like, "You just had my best interest," and I was like, "All right, I don't know what to do."
He's just a
Of
squirrel
course,
trying to bust it.
fuck you.
That's all he was
I
trying to
mean,
do.
it's
Exactly.
He was trying to,
get his
he was a
nuts.
squirrel
That's
trying to
like,
get a nut.
No, he's in
Aurora,
that's
love with me
like,
now. He's in love with me now, so you know.
I mean, that's
Aurora,
like
next time you
fucking
gotta
in
cough.
the head.
You gotta cough next time, Aurora. Just
All right,
cough.
all right, Aurora. Let me ask you something. I bet you would not be talking to him if the roles were reversed and he said that thing to you.
100%. If he
Wait,
said somebody else's name.
cause the scene. Like, who the fuck is that? That's not my name.
Yeah, why
You
is
wanna
that?
get fucked up right now?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why? Why?
Because
Why?
why are you saying another woman's name
¿Por
while you're
qué?
with me?
¿Por qué?
Why are you
No,
saying
no,
another
no,
man's
no,
name
why
while
you
you're
with
with
him?
him?
Name.
Because I was thinking
Because
of
you're
my
not as
ex in
important
the
as you
moment.
think you are.
That's a
No,
double
maybe he was
standard.
thinking of his ex in the moment.
But all y'all,
Double standard.
y'all gotta cough though. If y'all say the
Double
wrong name, just
standard
cough.
bullshit.
Just cough.
Yeah.
All y'all, man, you gotta cough.
Mermaid's got the right of it there.
You gotta cough.
I love
Double
it.
standard bullshit.
Would just be like, hey,
I
Sarah,
love
did
it.
you just call me Sarah? No, I said, is there a beer in the refrigerator? I'm really thirsty.
Right. Is there another beer?
Yeah, is there something over there?
No, you gotta cough, man. You're doing it wrong. You gotta cough.
What race, guys, is more curious sexually?
What?
Which
Who's more
race?
sexually curious? Black women, white women?
White women.
Spanish women?
Hispanics.
White women.
I say white women. I'm gonna go with white women. They're crazy.
I'm gonna go with a white woman. A blonde tried to make out with me multiple times in high school.
Yep.
Listen.
Oh, and Nefertiti too.
Nothing
It's one.
Nothing pleases me more than just having a woman, I don't care what race, just being curious. Nothing fucking excites me more than just being fucking curious. Listen, I can't even answer that question. I just think that all women are fucking curious.
Nah.
Given the right circumstances.
They're not. All women are not curious. Nah. Mm-mm.
I said given the right circumstances, damn it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Wolves.
We're gonna put on some candles.
Wait, I missed the question. Wait. Hold on. What was the question?
That's
Hold on.
enough about the sluttiest, different curious women.
Yes, Aurora.
Yeah, go ahead, Aurora. That's what I'm talking about.
It's Aurora.
Going.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen,
No, I do think
y'all
white
go get your
women
curiosity on tonight. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear about my beautiful black goddesses, my gorgeous white girls, and of course, all the panics out there. All right. I'm not going to say his panic because we don't belong to him. We belong to us. I'm going to just say panic.
Don't forget to
yes.
and subscribe our channel.
And go get your peg on. Don't forget.
What the fuck? You
Yes.
got away with the pegging. Leave the fucking
No.
pegging
No
last
pegging.
show.
No
I'm
pegging.
never going to let it go. I'm never going to let you go. Where
Oh my God.
I stuck it in you. Yeah.
What?
Good night.
We could talk all night about love for our black women, but now we gotta howl our way out of here, okay?
All right.
All
Come
right.
on.
All right.
Don't forget to like.
I don't want to go. All right, come on, let's go, guys.
Ready?
That sounds like a bad chorus.